and Grumps play a little bit of it just to see like the freaky shit. And I was still like, ugh. I actually cried at one point. Oh. I think I almost like actually cried at the Sayori part. It's like, I opened the door. Hello, focus. What's this liquid on her? That's coffee. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it. I see, so it's like a kind of fuel, like gasoline. Kind of, but it tastes better, or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand. Yuri dying, where you just sit there looking at her dead body for like 2 days. Cursed. Thanks, Dan Salvato. What's funny is that Dan Salvato, I don't know if you know this, you probably do, but he created like this Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee, like training hack pack sort of thing, just to make the gameplay much more streamlined. Did he do 20XX or did he do 20XX Tournament Edition? Regardless, he did some kind of hack for it, and that's how I knew him. And it's like, Dan Salvato came out with the game. I'm like, oh, cool. Interesting. Oh, it's a visual novel. Oh, how fun. Wow. Oh, it's subversive? How strange. I don't know anything about... And I'm like, okay, okay, bye. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the intratextual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects? I know many things, but the relationship between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's a fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken so cleanly into simple facts like that. I feel like that's going to be a theme. I see. You do? No, but my programming tells me it's a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand. I see. Dang. Casey, no wonder you have to fucking piss so bad. You drank all the coffee, you bitch. Hey, isn't that Tully in the photo? Yeah, I think it's his ID card, but I don't recognize the design. Any ideas? Sorry, it doesn't look like any studio idea I've ever seen. Maybe try asking Bill? He checks those things every day. We know where Bill is. I don't like having the back button be all the way up here. It's really annoying. What do you make of this ID card, Bill? That's a nice card. Feel the weight of the laminate? They don't make them like this anymore. I had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry. You see, he always said, forget the lamination, Bill. It says Gridmore Studios ID, but it doesn't look right. It's a fake Gridmore because it's Picross. It's like the grid. It's the grid. No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here. But that was years ago. Do you really think Tully had a studio ID for that long? It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe Scout of yours could take a closer look? That could be evidence. Shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross? I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier that he wouldn't listen. Would you take a look? Puzzle stato. I think 1, 1, 1, 1. Nope. Hey, am I going crazy? 1, 1, 1. Yeah, okay. I was going crazy. Philly. Then you do this. Please. 4, 4, 4. This is a 3. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. 6, 7. Perfect, kids. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just this one. It's just this one. Silly goose. 151 is a different story, though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. To clear that out. Once again, love me a symmetrical puzzle. Love me a symmetrical puzzle. These are supposed to go like that. Silly. Silly goof. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. What else to... Oh, we're done. Okay, never mind. Don't have to talk about anything else. Some hair dye. See, this is actually where I was. This is where I left off before. It's a small bottle, half full of a dark liquid. Oh, is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier? I don't think you want to drink that. It's hair dye. But what was it doing in Blake's office? Perhaps he dyed his hair. Does appear to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange, I don't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. Or Mer Patterson, as they would have him say. Then again, we all thought Aunt Agnes regrew a head full of hair at 91, but it turned out she'd gone senile and was wearing a carpet sample. Blake didn't dye his hair, but maybe someone else does? Your friend KC said he's an award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Maybe he could tell us more. Good thinking. If anyone around here knows about hair dye, it's him. Now that Bill's gone, we finally have the crime scene to ourselves. We should scan the room and...
Oh, hello.
Tully, what are you doing here?
Me? I was just... It's kind of embarrassing. Can we talk?
Yikers.
Hey there, gorgeous. Got time to talk?
This isn't really the time or place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene.
A crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Yeah, and you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here.
Oh. Yeah, and you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here.
So what are you doing in here?
Me, I was just looking for my car keys.
I get that. I lose things all the time. Want me to help look? I can move this desk pretty easy if you want to check it.
Wait a second. How about we just leave the desk and the body where it is?
Right, yeah, whatever you say.
Did you come in here for a reason?
For the greatest reason of all, love. I've wanted to get you alone for a while. There's something between us, don't you feel it?
How about a few feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start? What makes you think there's something between us?
Because I can't stop thinking about you. I was kind of hoping that maybe you feel the same. You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me, and then we can go and...
Look, you're a good-looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He's literally right there.
You're right. I'm sorry. Guess I just got carried away. Hey, is Becky single?
Present am.
What the hell is that? Some kind of fancy earplug? I've got my own, thanks.
I think Blake's killer dyed their hair as part of a disguise. Do you...
Me? Dye my hair, baby? I'm young. I'm viral. You see any grays up on my head? Well, no, but didn't think so. You're only as old as you feel. That's what Gramps used to say. Although he died bungee jumping at 92, so take that with a grain of salt. Got no idea why you're showing that to me.
So what do you do around here? I don't think I've seen you on the set.
Oh, you know. Whatever comes up. I keep my tools with me, and I go where they tell me to go.
Didn't you say you were a carpenter earlier?
If there's carpeting needs doing, sure. And if something needs screwing, I'll do that too. And if something needs nailing down, just call me. Who's that rap guy? MC Ham something? Hamper? Point is, I'm whatever you need me to be. Except weekends, evenings, and every fourth Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. Mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body, don't cuss, and don't listen to Pa because he's a goddamn drunk. Proud to say I've lived by those rules every day of my life. And when I have kids, I'm going to teach them the same. Well, maybe not the last one.
You must be pretty strong. You get in many fights?
Who, me? What's that got to do with anything?
Based on visual assessment, you would be easily capable of killing someone if you wanted.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
What do you think of John Redfern? Could he be a killer?
Noodle arms back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny nerd knocked some other kid out with a chessboard. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess that's possible.
What do you think about Becky?
She's pretty. Got one hell of a temper, though.
You don't want to get on her bad side, trust me. I come from
a long line of mouthy broads. I'm used to it.
You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blake?
I doubt it. My mom was always yelling, but she never killed nobody. Though that would explain where Pa went.
What do you make of Detective Cross?
Ain't much like the detectives on TV, is he?
What you really need is someone like them on what's that show again? Murder something something? Miss Misty something? Mistletoe? Miss Terry. It's Murder Miss Terry.
That's right, I bet they sort this whole mess out. Say, now that I mention it, you look like one of the chicks on that show. Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
How come you got an ID with my face on it? Ain't that identity theft or something?
This is your ID card we found in the break room.
Shoot, I must have dropped it. Really gotta get new pockets for these overalls. How long have you worked here? Not long, few weeks I guess.
Really? Bill said this ID card design is old, like a decade old.
I don't know what to tell you. That's the one they gave me when I started here. Come on, baby, you know you can trust me.
Interesting. Wait, I want to see what he has to say about this. Okay, never mind. Break room. Alright, bruv. I hope you got your pee. Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where did you get this? This is color brand hair dye. Trust me, Honor, you don't want that stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office. Not a product you'd recommend I take it? You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw all that trash out years ago, and I've been very strict with our suppliers. I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their sales guide if they tried to flog me anymore. So someone else must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you'd have to be a psycho to use that stuff. But why would a murderer need to hair dye? A quick disguise, maybe? Ah! Becky! I think she's the only one who screams. What the hell was that? I think it was Becky. Sounded like it came from the set. Do you think she found another body? You'd better go check. Oh, thanks. Me? What? I would love to be there to back you up. But I should probably stay here. In case the killer tries to hide in the, fridge. Thanks, Casey. He's got my back. Alright, Becky. How strange. This room doesn't seem to be finished. It's a TV set, Scout. This is where we film Murder Mystery. Becky, are you here? Get away from me, you freak! I said get away from me. What's going on? Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that, you idiot. Are you okay? Is someone else? Oh crap, he's coming this way. I'm getting out of here. If he asked, you didn't see me. Got it. If who asks? Becky, please, I just want to read you something. Oh, hi, Honor. Say, did Becky come this way? She said to meet her in the restroom. And bring a towel. This face. Oh, you're kidding, of course. I knew that. Alright, John. I can't believe it. I'm really here on set. What are you doing in here? Why did Becky scream like that? Oh, well, I guess I surprised her. I never realized TV studios were so dark. So you're just standing around in the dark? On an empty set? Not just any empty set, this is the actual set where Murder Mystery is filmed. I'm aware. Yeah, it was. So you're a pretty big fan of the show? Absolutely, Miss Terry. Becky is pretty much my idol. Don't get me wrong, I love your character too. Miss Terry and the Detective Oats are the greatest TV detectives of all time. Thanks, John. It's just a shame it's all over. Over? You don't think they'd cancel the show, do you? How can we carry on without Blake? He was the one who's brought us all together. It was his show as much as anyone's. But you have to keep going. Think of it as a tribute to him, a memorial season. Wouldn't that be the best way to honor his work? Even if we wanted to, there'd be no Detective Oats. One of the last things Blake did was cancel my contract for the next season. You're kidding. You can't have Terry without Oats. That's ridiculous. You'd think that's ridiculous. Wait till you hear about the talking poodle. As soon as I get home, I'm posting on alt.tv.mystery about this. There'll be angry letters, black faxes, riots. You really want Becky to like you, huh? Aw, he's just a misunderstood boy. She's so cool, I just wish she'd talk to me. No matter what I say, she looks at me like something nasty she stepped in. I don't understand. Becky has shown no signs of interest in you, but you keep trying. Because she's Miss freaking Terry. I might have no chance, but I gotta try, even if she tells me to go to hell. At least she spoke to me. I can't decide if that's sweet or just creepy. You don't happen to know if she's into poetry, do you? I don't think so. Why? No reason. What do you think about Tully? He's such a jerk, all muscle and no brains. And the way he's always flirting with Becky makes me sick. If you're trying to find a murderer around here, he's big enough to do it, and stupid enough to not hide it properly either. Why do women always fall for meatheads like him, when there are good guys like me just waiting to be given a chance? Gee, I don't know, maybe if you respected them as people instead of acting like they owe you something, that'd be a good start. Oh sure, and what would you know about it? Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. All this murder stuff has got me pretty tense. Do you dye your hair, John? Well, I've thought about dyeing my hair some kind of wild color. Wouldn't that be crazy? Ha ha ha. Anyway, I decided not to. People might think it's I'm some kind of a pop star, and I don't want that kind of attention. Plus, my mom said it's really bad for your hair, so... I don't know what that is. Of course not. We can't investigate. Hold on. I don't think I fully investigated the office. Because I do remember there was something else, yeah. Something puzzle stato. Boop. Alright, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Block it off. 2, block it off. Block it off. Block it off. It's just so easy when it does it like this. No, please. Controls. I just have such a difficult time controlling my bladder. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Yes. So tell me, is Picross gameplay actually interesting, or are you just humoring me? Are you just here for the visual novel? The Murder Mystery. 2, 3, space, 1, 2. I could fill in things right here, and I think I will. Seems interesting to play, but I understand. Say no more. Say no more. Oh, wait, no. There you go. I'll use this as my voice acting reel for whenever you want to see what happens. True. It's okay, since I'm a Picross master, I can just I'll yeet through these so quickly. We'll find all the evidence. So 3, 2, 1. Unless... No. It's impossible. I think this is an important part of the narrative. At least. This thing that I'm unearthing right here. You're trying to figure it... Well, I think I have a theory already from... This is about as far as I've played in the... It's 2. It's 4-2. Stupid. This is about as far as I played in... When I was just going through it earlier. Before I decided I wanted to stream it. And I think this thing right here is the last, like, important bit I got. 2, 3. So 1 there. 1 here. I think it's just a fun vibin' game. Just a fun little vibin' game. Love that little dude. When it's 3 1s, you don't realize how much space 3 1s takes up. 5, to be exact. 1 space 1. But you're dead. So that's 1 1. And last thing. Miss Terry. Magnetic storage. VHS? Betamax? No. Ah, this is an audio cassette recorder. Maybe Blake used it for dictating. Looks like there's a tape inside. It's got something written on the label. SM66 tape 01. SM66 could be a code. Initiating brute force algorithm. Spicy Madrinas. Stop. We're never going to figure out anything like that. Just play the tape and we'll go from there. Okay, initiating playback. We'll be back on our normal screams to schedule later. Who are you? What do you want? Play dumb with me. You know what? You really want me to... Isn't it? Is there anything else I can do? Clock's ticking, Blake. Alright. Just don't... Finishing up on set right now. I'll go... My apologies, Honor. The recording seems to be damaged. Some of the audio has been lost. I heard enough. Blake was being threatened. I just wish I could tell who he was talking to. There may be more information. I'll continue playback. Okay, it's done. I told her she's off the show. Jesus, how am I explain this to network? It's not my problem. But we're done now, right? Just the rest of the photos and get out. So fast. We're hold on to these just in... That was never part of the deal. This is... Calm down, Blake. It's supposed to be over. What I should have done from the start. Away from that phone. It's going to warn you again. Get your hands off me. Dead. Dang, he really recorded his scout. He was killed because of me. It sounded like they were blackmailing him somehow. Someone wanted me off the show so badly they... I'm sorry, Honor. I wish I could do more to identify the killer's voice. So now this is where I was like, I think I know who did it. I'll let you think about it. But if you want to know my theory, just let me know. It's not your fault, Scout. We'll figure this out somehow. And finding out who this tape recorder belongs to is our next step. It's fucking, he's just there while we're... Ooh. He's just there, standing there, while we fucking listen to this man get murdered on camera. 1, 2, 3... No, okay. Just kidding. So it goes 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Deuce 5. I can't do 5. 6, 2, 3. No, so it goes 1, 2. Oh, 6, 2 is just fill it out. 1, 6 is not fill it out. 3, 4, 7, 8. No. No, no, no. Two, three, four, five. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Has to be this. It has to. Not that. Has to be this. Hee hee hee. Yeah, that's it. That's it, kids. Block it off. Block it off. Unless this is the one. Which it actually is. This is the 5. And this is the 1. No, stupid. I mean, this does have to be the 2. This has to be the 1. Last 2's over here. You're here. 1, 1. Just that easy, kids. Just that easy, kidda. Almost at 7 there. 6, 1, huh? 6, 1, huh? Ha! Wait. Yeah, okay. Anything else we have to say for ourselves? I mean, this is clearly 6. 1, 6. This is 4. This is 2. 1 somewhere over here. We don't know which, though. 4, 1. This is not right. I've fucked it up. I fucked up something. That's right. And this is right. I'm worried I might have, like, screwed something hard. And 7. And then it's done. Okay. Whew. Phone receiver. That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook. The positioning suggests he had only just lifted the receiver when he was struck. Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him. Anything else in here? Apparently so, since I'm allowed to look. Right here, on his desk. What could it be? Another symmetrical one, huh? Not really. Symmetrical laterally, not radially. 7, huh? Cool. They just make it too easy. They make it too easy for me. Oh, whoops. 1. Who's the killer, dude? Anyway, my personal theory is that it's Honor's ex-husband. Can't be too sure though. But I know it's like, I mean, I guess that's it, you know? He's the... We don't know whether or not he's like relevant or anything, but like he's the only actual like villain, you know? Because everybody's like, oh, your ex, and she's like, oh, my ex. I fucking hate my ex. It's 2. Oh, fuck. Please. No. Click. Click. Yes. Yes. Because why? Who else is so invested in my, and by my, I mean Honor's life, that they'd want her off the show? You know? 2, 1, 2. It's a letter. Blake's mail. Yo, B rank. Look at all these letters. Blake must have been going through fan mail. We get stacks of the stuff every month. What for? Nothing really. People just want to say they like the show. Guess it helps them feel closer to us. If they want to be closer, why don't they visit the studio? I mean, emotionally, Scout. Fans get to know us through the show, and they write us. Well, mostly they write to Becky, but you get the idea. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6. I hope you trip and fall on your pencil, bleed all over the floor, and die in agony. I would not advise allowing this person to get closer to you, emotionally or otherwise. Here's another one. Mr. Patterson, you've chewed up the murder mystery and crapped out a sorry excuse for a new season. If I ever have the misfortune to meet you in the street, I'll open you up and make you eat your own guts. Then maybe you'll know how you made the fans feel. This isn't fan mail, it's hate mail. There are 14 envelopes here with the same handwriting. Calculate a 98% probability they're all from one person. And they're all signed with the same name. Showmaster66. Could be some kind of nickname? The tape recorder's label said SM66. It could be shortened version of the same name. Of course, whoever Showmaster66 is, they had access to the studio and a vendetta. They must be who killed Blake. But what's their real identity? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know who found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't really write much. Mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards. Even then, I make mistakes. One Christmas, I accidentally sent a bright red lingerie to the hardware store instead of my girl at the time. Would have been fine, except she woke up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hasn't paid.
What about the name Showmaster66? Do you recognize it?
That's a name. Sounds more like an exercise bike.
Tape recording has the audio of Blake's death. Someone's trying to blackmail him. I need answers, Tully. Where were you at 4:30 p.m. today?
I don't really keep track of time most days. I think I was working on the set.
Do you have any proof?
What do you think all these tools are for? I ain't here to build a dollhouse.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm showing it to you either. Let's go talk to Casey. See what he has to say. You really need to clear out that bag, babe. Okay, fine. Just, want to cover all my bases. So, I mean, clearly it's fucking this nerd, right? Any of these letters look familiar to you?
No, why would they?
Just a wild guess. You've sent fan mail before, right? I bet you know our address by heart.
I've also memorized the studio phone and fax numbers, and my 10-digit membership code for Miss Terry's Junior Investigators Club. But I haven't sent any fan mail recently. And who signed these so-called letters anyway? You wouldn't find my name at the bottom, that's for sure.
True, they're signed by Showmaster66.
That's a pretty cool handle, but I don't recognize it. Where did you get that? I mean, I've seen a cassette recorder before. There's nothing special about that one.
Quite the opposite. The recording quality was so bad that most of the audio is unintelligible.
What? Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have,
shouldn't have what?
Shouldn't have told you how much of a fan I am of your show. You're trying to make some cheap trying to sell me some cheap tape recorder just because you play Detective Oates. I've never been so insulted in my life. Hang on, this guy owns every Miss Terry collectible. He'll probably buy any old crap.
I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want you to know if you recognized it.
Oh, well, okay then. Never seen it before in my life.
So he found a stack of hate mail and an audio tape, both in the room where Blake was murdered. An analysis suggests both of these belong to the same person, Showmaster66. At the same time, the recording tells us that Blake was killed because someone wanted me fired from the show. There's a 70.4967 chance that the hate mail was sent by the same person who killed Blake. I thought it was... We're dealing with some kind of crazy fan, and you're big on the online forums. You must know something, John.
I don't know what to tell you. Please,
Don't worry, I think we already know who Showmaster66 really is.
It's Tully.
It's you.
Isn't it? You're Showmaster66. Alright, fine, you got me. It's mine. It's all mine. The tape recorder, the letters.
You killed Blake. What did he ever do to you?
No, I didn't kill anyone. You have to believe me.
Mizrahi, what the hell do you think you're doing?